out your phone. Yeah, Tone. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'ma throw a party. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'm about to throw a party. I just woke up, it's time to check out my parlay from last night. I hope it's a good day. If I'm on top the leaderboard on Wanna Parlay, that mean it's a good day. Oh yeah, I forgot that the Hawks played. I bet you Jordan Poole have an off day. Guaranteed Travis Hunter made a mouse play. If so, I done cashed on my parlay. 2 picks, 4 picks, 6 picks, 7 picks. Pick your poison. Wanna Parlay, then download the app right now. Come on, join it. If you lose one time, gotta keep on going. Flip them winners, gotta stack them coins. Stay in the race like Jackie Joyner. You'll win if you stack them points up. NBA, CBB, MLS, NFL, MLB. Take your time, build your slip. NHL, MMA, UFC. Yeah, you can go big on big. Yeah, or you can go small on small. World Series, Super Bowl, March Madness, championship, win them all. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'ma throw a party. If you wanna parlay, down low wanna parlay. I just hit a parlay, I'm about to throw a party.
And we are live. Welcome back to the Wanna Parlay Podcast. I'm Lantz Bell. Below me is ToneTheGoat. And this show is brought to you, of course, by Wanna Parlay, home of the $2 parlay and the world's richest parlay, where every day people are turning $2 into $2,000. We're right in the middle of another Wanna week, so let's recap these Wanna leaderboards. And if my voice sounds off or something sounds off about me, I do apologize. I'm a little under the weather. But we fight to put on a show for you guys. So let's keep it rolling. In the main event, we're seeing Miko Esco in first place, 72-point parlay, 13 picks right now. If it were to end, that's $2,000. Any other sportsbook or casino would have paid him $144 for this parlay. And he has an opportunity to win $2,000. Now, will it remain the first place? I don't know about all that, but it's a pretty strong parlay here. Just looking at it, a lot of just one or more hits. Keeping it safe. There's an Acuna, there's a Matt Olson, there's a Gunnar Henderson. Yeah, he kept it very safe. A lot of one or more hits, and he just fucking hit them all on the money. Good for him. It's good to be good, Miko. Have yourself a day. Second place, we got 86 Dan Jor with a 6-pick, 47-point parlay, which is pretty strong. Pretty strong. That second place could win him 1,000 big ones, folks. He had Phillies. Oh, this was a Monday night game. He said Phillies money line. And I was like, wait a minute. I had Phillies money line yesterday, and they lost to the goddamn fucking Marlins. Holy man, that might be auto ban list. I'm still in debates. We'll see when we get to accountability hour. But yeah, Jalen Williams points over, Siakam over, TJ McConnell over, Holmgren over and rebounds, and Shea over and steals and blocks. That's pretty strong. That's knowing the game. Impressive stuff. Got Jake Bobbitt in third place, Lele fourth place. Yeah, but it's pretty wide open, folks. There's only 10 spots taken up on the leaderboard, which leaves about. Hold on, let me scroll down. Leaves about 140 other spots open left on the leaderboard to win you some money. So get in there. Hey, not every parlay has to be the fucking groundbreaking world's greatest parlay ever. Just go throw in some easy ones. Just hang in there. Bob and weave. Get a little like 3-4 pick action. Something light, Keep it easy. Keep it fun. Win you some cheddar. And then obviously, sometimes you do got to go for the home run. I understand. I get it. Let's recap a couple of the events that have been going on. Tuesday, 10X, we saw Sharpcade 4. 200 big ones, as well as the second place Sharpcade 4. Wow, he put in 2 tickets, separate parlays. They both cashed. He comes home with a total of $375 there, folks. It's good to be good. Holy shit, Hydro. Tone, we're gonna have to be in Hydro's DMs. We're gonna have to be getting after this guy. I mean, 30x. This guy, he quadrupled down on his bet. 32-point parlay. Any other sportsbook or casino would have paid him $1,295. So it was a legit parlay. Even if he went somewhere else, but here at Wanna, he's getting $1,700. So, we're still better. We're always better. If you ever question it, we're better. Wanna Parlay is the place to win. Come on, folks. Come on. And Hydro, holy shit. I gotta look at what legs did you put down for the total bases for a few Red Sox, and hits allowed for. All right. This guy literally read this game to a T. The Mariners, the Boston game. He just had unders on all Boston players who ended up putting up a goose egg last night. And he had the under and hits allowed for the Mariners pitcher. Well, it was a goose egg, so you can't imagine they did well. And everything just went to plan. Came out to fruition. Good job, Hydro. Way to be great. Couple more. We got Dast Bro and NK Mags coming home with 150 and 125 separately. 3X G Money on top. No pun intended. 240. Take it home. Go ahead. And, wait a minute. Guys, I'm telling you, there's ways to finesse. This guy 25 times down his parlay. 25x. He said, fuck it, I believe. On a two pick. Abraham Toro under half a single. And Skylar Diggins Smith of the Seattle Storm under 17.5 points. Those both clear. 2-pick, 3-point parlay. $750. I mean, come on. It does not get better than that. I'm genuinely shocked over that one. The Monday, we had a couple. Yes, EM. Oh, and there's Dowd picks. There's Mr. Wanna himself. The guy's always on a leaderboard. He's always somewhere. Nate 76. That's who we're having on today, correct?
Yeah.
Is it Nate 76? Yeah?
Yeah.
Well, he won $1,000 on the Monday Parlay Royale. So we're excited to talk to him, get some knowledge from him, because he sure as hell has won a significant amount of money on Wanna Parlay, as should the rest of you. Come on now. I mean, he had OKC. I don't even want to talk about it. We'll talk about it when he gets on here. But, all right, let's move forward. We've got a great show for you guys today. Me and Tone going to be recapping a tiny bit of the NHL Stanley Cup champions, the Florida Panthers. Congratulations. McJesus didn't get it done again, but I don't blame you. The Florida Panthers were stacked, and they got even better at the trade deadline, picking up Marchand from the Boston Bruins, who came to be instrumental in them winning the Stanley Cup. It was kind of felt like they were men amongst boys their entire run. So it is what it is. Congratulations, though, to Fort Lauderdale and the Florida community. You guys got yourself a Stanley Cup. Florida hockey, I guess, is elite, Tone. 2020 and 2021, I believe Tampa Bay Lightning won the Stanley Cup. 22, they made it to the Stanley Cup. And 23, the Panthers made it to the Stanley Cup. And then 24 and 25, the Panthers have repeated. So they've been to the Stanley Cup 3 years in a row as well. And then the Tampa Bay went 3 years in a row. So Florida hockey, pay attention, folks. Canada is not the king of fucking hockey. And I wish I had my Canadian buddy on today, but he just started his nursing career. Congratulations to him. I guess he's now in the hospitals doing the whole thing, but good Canadian, great Canadian. Tone, when we'd bring him on, he'd have just a backdrop of like all hockey jerseys. Like, I mean, he's a true right out of Alberta, Calgary, right there in Canada. Just certified legend. But like I said, he's busy today. And hopefully Lonnie Lyle is rescued from the bunker. I know there's a little something going on there. He might be locked away, but we'll see. Before we get started, I got a quick announcement. We will now be giving a $2 entry ticket to anyone that shows face on this podcast. And when you do so, you'll have an opportunity to give us a 2-man parlay. And if that parlay wins, you will earn $10 more in entry tickets. And folks, this is just free opportunities for you to win big. Yeah, I'm talking to you. For you to win big. You can win, you can put 5 entries, actually 6 entries total with what we offer here to the main event. And if one of those bad boys fucking hit the ringer, hit the money, hit the sweet spot, $2,000. Who else is offering you this? I don't fucking know. But let's keep moving forward. You know how we start every show? Accountability hour. We're accountable for our actions. Tone, you want to lead us off?
I sure will, man. I told the people due to my absence on last week, Thursday, that I was going to come in cooking. You know what I'm saying? I had a big pot of boiling water. It didn't matter what I was going to throw in there. It was going to cook. You know what I'm saying? Some of it overcooked. But for the most part, we had a great feast last night, people. I hope that you got your piece of the givens, because the givens was good last night. I had a total of 30 picks. And let me count it off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 of the 30 cleared. 16 of the 30 cleared, people. That means over 50% of 30 picks. 30 picks. You have 30 different choices. All right, let's go down. I had Marlins W. That cleared. I had Tigers W. That cleared. I don't know what was going on over there in Washington. But the Nationals, they lost, so the W didn't hit. And the minus 1.5 did not hit. Cubs W. That cleared. D-backs W. Twins W. Both of them lost by 1. I'll take that on any day of my parlaying experience. I will take those. By 1, hey, it is what it is. All you had to do was hit the other button and it would have won. But Braves W, cleared. Rays W, didn't hit. Cards W, straight belt their ass. 12-2. 12-2. Dream W, my Atlanta Dream didn't get the W, but the plus 8.5 did clear. And the Dream over 163.5, 163.5, that cleared as well. Hope you took them, people. Fever W, that cleared. And I told you. Said the Sun, they're not going to lose by 18. They lost by 17. That's surgical work right there, people. That's hey, scalpel. I don't know none of the other tool names. But yeah, that was surgical, people. Suns plus 17.5, cleared. Wings W, cleared. Wings minus 3.5, cleared. Bukers over 18.5, cleared. It sounds like I'm bringing life back to people. Cleared. Bukers 1.5 threes. It didn't clear. I don't know what she was on. She had a whole dub. She dropped the dub worth of points with not 1 3-pointer. 0 for 5, if I'm not mistaken, from the arc. Aces W, Chi-Town W, and the Shy Sky plus 4.5, none of those hit. All 3 of those missed. Ionescu over 18.5. I told you. Ionescu had like almost 30 in the first half. No cap. Go watch the replay. Brianna Jones over 12.5. She had 13, people. Cleared. Natasha Cloud over 8.5 rebounds. She didn't come close. I think she had like 1. Jonquel Jones, another surgical one. Scalpel. 10.5 rebounds. I faded her, people. She ended with 10. You gotta love those right there. That's like you in that boxing match. You went all the way to the 12th. She thought she had me. No, you gotta wait on the decision. It cleared. Griner over 5.5 rebounds. I don't know what the hell she was on. No. Caitlin Clark. This one right here is diabolical. Caitlin Clark over 20.5. 20.5 points. She ended with 20. I'll take it. That's a hurt. That's a tough one, but I'll take it. Then Caitlin Clark over 3.5 threes. She ended with 4 people. 20 points. 4 3-pointers. She's a dog out there. Don't play with her. Then last but not least, good old Oilers. I took the plus 1.5, and we know how that ended. People, shout out to Florida. Tone the GOAT. There you have it.
Well, there you have it, folks. Tone the GOAT. It's getting surgical. Yeah, the fucking INSQ. I was sitting there. I took Brianna Stewart, who ended up, she still came through, but it was very late in the game when that was decided. INSQ covered in the first half. I was like, why didn't I just take her? Why? You know she's one of the best in the WNBA. Like, what are we doing here? Just keep it easy. But I didn't. Let's keep going. I'll go on with my accountability hour. It was pretty underwhelming, folks. It's not my best. 5-3, so above 50%. But there's just a couple that I'm like, come on. Starting off, Phillies versus the Marlins. I should have tailed my boy, Tone the GOAT, taking the Marlins W. Should have known, but I didn't. And I took the Phillies, and they lost by 5 fucking runs to the goddamn Marlins. You're on the ban list. See ya. I'm done with the Phillies. We're done with you. Until Bryce Harper is back, I'm done with you. You know, Bryce Harper, he's a stud, but rest of you Phillies, yeah, y'all are in Philadelphia. Stick to football, bro. All you guys, the Eagles. Everything else, y'all fucking bum shit. Honestly, they were in I'm pretty sure, the NLDS last year. So, you know, they're actually good baseball. But hey, hockey, basketball, pathetic. I don't want to hear it. Moving on. Too much time spent on Philadelphia. Moving on. We had Detroit Tigers over the Pittsburgh Pirates. That was fairly easy. It was 3-2. They were down, and I was a little worried, but it ended up working out. 7-3. Next, Brianna Stewart, like I said, over 28.5 PRA. It was till about the 5-4 minute point in the fourth quarter of a close game that she covered. I think she ended up with 33 total. But it's good stuff. Mets, up all game. Losing extra innings to the Braves. We just can't have that. We just can't have that. After all the shit I talked on Atlanta, I literally had Lonnie Lyle himself flip sides, literally on his own city. And they choke. Yep. God damn. Tampa Bay Rays over the Orioles. This is just pathetic stuff. You gotta. What are we doing here? What are we doing here? They're losing 5-1 to a divisional opponent. We can't have that. So yeah, so far that's 2-3, and then here we go. We go on a little run. Dallas Wings -3.5. Yeah, they covered. They beat the Golden State Valkyries. Yeah, Paige Bueckers was 9 for 18, 0 for 5 from 3. So you take out just the 0 for 5 from 3s on the 20 points. She's shooting 9 for 13 inside the arc. It's pretty damn good. It's pretty damn good. Astros. Now, this one I called to a T. This is the one that was surgical. Astros, -1.5. I said they're playing the A's at the A's, minor league stadium, and the bats are hot. They won 13-3, folks. So, Houston -1.5 and the over 10.5 total runs in the game. Locks. So, 5-3 out of 8 picks, you know, not my best. And then I had a different one. I didn't announce this on the show, and this isn't real. I'm not taking credit for this. This was just a random one I threw in because I knew the other one was cooked because of the goddamn Phillies. The Guardians Giants game, I had under 7.5 total runs. That was a lock. Seattle Storm money line. That was a lock over the Sparks. No Kelsey Plum. The rest of the teams is buns. Like, I don't know what to tell you. Houston -1.5. Dodgers -1.5. Dodgers game over 10.5 runs. These all hit. And Freddie Freeman over 1.5 bases. This hit. The only one that didn't, total bases. Jung-Hoo Lee of the San Francisco Giants over 1.5 bases. He only had 1 base. Fuck. We missed by a half point. Would have been on the front of the main event offering to anyone who's getting free money, who's getting a free giveaway. But instead, y'all get nothing. No, I'm sorry. It's tough stuff. We got Nate in the waiting room. Let's bring on Nate the Great. That's not actually his name, but Nate 76. Let me pull up his parlay before I bring him on because he had a gnarly parlay royale winner. Yep, there it is. There it is.
You know, Lance, I'm gonna start doing something in the future. I'm gonna start creating a list for all of the people who have no time, but I'm gonna have fade lays and lock box. Just letting you people know going forward when we get to those picks and stuff. I'm gonna let you know who to stay away on my list because Lance is building one of his own, So we're gonna discuss it. He's thinking about putting the Phillies on there, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm like now if we're gonna have those, then I got a few. I got a few that I can add to that list. Let's bring on Nate. Nate, how we doing?
How you doing, guys?
Oh, let's go. The audio works. It's fucking beautiful. Yeah. He's back. Man, it's good to see you and hear you at the same time. So Nate, we're getting to business here. We're not toying around. You fucking nailed the Monday Parlay Royale. How does it feel?
Yeah, it felt good to get that one. I wasn't sure of my picks anymore. Because for like about a week and a half there, I had to hit nothing. But I just got back to my standard picks and it finally hit again. So the Dodgers were screwing me for like 2 weeks, especially Freeman.
That was my next question. I was about to say, so did the Dodgers go a little cold the past week and a half? Because I know a lot of your lays revolve around them.
Yeah, they do. And if you see the ticket, it revolved around them again. So they went cold for a little bit, and then when I did hit them, I wasn't getting the other picks, right? So I think Indy screwed me one time. So anyway, but this way I just went with the favorites and I went with my standard picks, and lo and behold, it hit. So like I said, 70% of the time, usually the Dodgers will hit there. It's like yesterday, if you would have gone Dodgers over again, I mean, it would have hit again. So
on a ticket I had Freddie Freeman over total bases, which was 1.5. He cleared. I had Dodgers minus 1.5. They cleared, and then I had the over in runs in the game itself. I think it was a 10.5, I believe, and it cleared.
Yeah, I'm an idiot because I go against my intuition, and I saw it move 2 runs up from the day before, and I said, yeah, the Dodgers have been screwing me the last week and a half, and they haven't been going over 8.5. And so maybe I said this is the game they go back under, right? I went under yesterday, which is a dumb move. But I did pick Ohtani 2+ hits on Monday, and then yesterday I picked Pages 2+ hits yesterday. So I'm on this 2-hit roll, which I like because it gives us the higher point value, right?
Oh yeah, the two hit that's strong. Like you got Shohei right here. It's a 3.40 multiplier to your parlay. Like that's pretty heavy stuff, especially in the Parlay Royale. How much do you have to put down for the Parlay Royale again for each ticket?
A minimum of 50.
Yeah, so the Parlay Royale is no joke. Like you got to come in and put down some real winners. And you went with Shohei Ohtani, 2 or more hits, and I don't know a better bet to risk it all on the greatest baseball player of all time.
Well, not just that. I think he was pitching, so if he embarrassed himself, I knew he was going to come back with the bat. So he's just that kind of player. You don't bet against him.
Yep, and that's surgical. That's surgical right there. I mean, you're speaking it beautifully. It's like, hey, he's coming out and pitching. If he only did the one inning thing, damn well he's swinging for the fences and doing something. So, you had OKC minus 9.5. That cleared. Dodgers minus 1.5. That cleared. The over and 8.5. That cleared. And Ohtani 2 hits. And that's $1,000 moved to your Wanna account. Now, I know last time you were on the show, you talked about getting the money back that you put up with the ticket. And I don't think that's been fixed yet. So, I'm a little bummed because that means it's like basically a $950 win, but could be worse.
Hey, I'm not complaining. Could be worse, right? It's something I noticed.
No, yeah. So it's still a great point that we got to take to the higher ups. But it's good to be good. What plays do you have going on? Do you have are the Dodgers playing tonight?
Oh yeah. I have them minus 1.5 over. I think it's 8.5. It went back down to 8.5. I think. So over the 8.5, and then my tube hitter today. I Freeman hit 2 hits. He had 2 hits yesterday too, but I had Pages. I don't like going with with the same guy 2 days in a row.
Understandable.
If you go against the grain, I'd probably go with maybe Muncie or Teoscar. I think one of those two might break out tonight. The Dodgers, you can feel it. Like I said, I told you I follow the Dodgers really closely every single year, and people who watch the Dodgers can agree with me probably that they start the year strong. They have some kind of trouble, right? Like maybe a month before the All-Star break, 2 weeks leading up to the All-Star break, 3 weeks leading, they start getting hot for some reason. And I think they're on this upward trajectory again. They've got some soft teams too. You know, they got Washington coming up next series on Friday. So, yeah, I like the Dodgers in the over, especially on a homestand. It's just that the high value 2+ hits, the ones I look for are the ones that are kind of sketchy. So, you know, the Monday ticket too. I saw OKC 1.5. You know, my gut instinct was Indy, and I said, yeah, this is one of those things that I think I got to go against the grain, and I did. And thank God that hit.
Okay, so you have, you know, the gambler's fallacy, and you kind of, you know, sometimes got to go against the gut and just, you know, see if you can trust it.
Especially when you aren't hitting. I hadn't hit. How long has it been since I've been on?
Couple weeks.
Yeah,
So I haven't won since that ticket. Yeah. So 2 weeks, $50 a day, man. That adds up, right?
That does add up.
Yeah.
So that means I'm fucking more than glad that you hit on Monday.
Yeah.
Because that's good stuff. And this knowledge. Oh, go ahead.
I should have hit yesterday too. The Reds fucked me. The Reds fucked me. Who else fucked me? I can't remember who else I bet on. But I went under anyway, so that was.
Oh yeah. In the Dodger game.
I wanted to go over, but it was one of those things. I said, "Can I be right 2 days in a row?" And I went against it. So,
I'm looking at that right now. Nate, you went. You took the Cincinnati -1.5, and then you had under 10.5 for the game.
I wanted to go over like my 70% rule, but I had one pick. I said maybe I got to go against.
You faded your Dodgers.
You know, I didn't trust the Padres to score a ton.
Okay.
You know, they scored 3 in Monday. Dodgers 8-3 still would have been 11. So man, that would have been. I mean, it was tough. Today, I think I want to go over again. So we'll see. And then today, I think Thursday. I think tomorrow's game could be a chance to go under.
Okay.
Pitching match. I mean, we'll see. I don't.
I
like.
I like the surgical call out when you're talking about the Dodgers about to get hot right before this All-Star break. I'm definitely going to keep that in mind because, you know, I have kind of noticed the past week, it just wasn't consistent with winning. Like, you know, if you're just, you know, Dodgers feel like one of those teams like, oh, I just need one more pick. Let me throw in the run line, like -1.5. That's locks always. But yeah, no, I'm glad to know. This is the time. This is the time to keep them in each and every ticket. It's good stuff.
It was either
go ahead.
The year before, I don't know if you remember, last year or the year before, right before the All-Star break, Mookie had, I think it was the year before Shohei, he just went on this tear, and then he got hurt. I don't know if you guys remember that, but the Dodgers had won like 8, 9 in a row right before leading up to the All-Star break, and they were just killing everybody. They just had this historical thing about right before the All-Star break.
Damn. Yeah. See, that's great stuff. I personally didn't know that. I didn't know that's, you know, when they get hot. I knew they get hot like August going into the postseason. Like once it's time to shine, the Dodgers, you know, they come through. Sadly, you know, Halo fan over here. We don't know anything about that. But all right. So Nate, talk to me. I know you got Dodgers and that going on tonight. What events are you playing in? What Tell me what's going on tonight.
My strategy every day is I do the Royal Parlay, which is obviously a $50 minimum. If I miss my first pick, I'm usually hitting the 5 times or 10 times events. Because even on the it's basically if you hit a 10, whatever you want to win, right? And the way I bet, it's not I don't always go with the favorites. I actually look at the point value because I want the better odds.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably why I use quite a bit, is because I'm always looking for the better odds. But when you get them, you hit them, man. You don't need a ton of money out there to make $1,000.
Amen. Amen. When you hit them, you hit them. I love that.
Yeah.
All right. So I know you got Dodgers in the overs. Any other picks you wanna give us before you go?
I mean, I think depending on what tomorrow's line is for is it tomorrow's the game tomorrow, the Thunder and Thunder game tomorrow?
I believe so. Yeah, tomorrow, and in case they win, it's the Sunday game 7.
I have a feeling it's going to go 7, man. I think no matter what, I know OKSP is probably going to be favored by like 4 or 5. I just like Indy tomorrow. I mean, you get more points too if you just pick them to win, I think.
Yeah.
So I mean that's a good like against the grain bet, but I like it. Although Halliburton is hurt. I like, who I like tonight. Like I said, 2+ hits. I think Teoscar. I think tonight will have 2+ hits.
All right.
On a player prop. What other player props can I think of? Doing some research on FIFA too. So I got a friend that you might be watching. I don't know how many people are watching right now, but he's like, I got some FIFA bets for you. I said, okay. Next time I'm on the show, or he didn't tell me yet. So he just told me 5 minutes ago. I was like, well, I don't know anything about FIFA.
Nate, did you say Oscar for 1 hit or 2?
2. I like him for 2.
Whoa. Okay. All right. He burned me for 1 hit the other night. He didn't even get 1. Okay. All right.
But they rotate. If you watch Dodgers carefully, man, you're gonna go, okay, it was this player today. I mean, if you want to go Freeman is a good bet.
But Freeman also hit last night, so
yeah, he had 2 last night. But I don't like back-to-back 2-hit games. Is tough, man. It always rotates, but there's always one of them. It's always one of them. I like Teoscar tonight. That's what I'm gonna go with.
Okay.
I like it. All right, so Teoscar Hernandez over 2 or more hits. It's got to be Dodgers -1.5 and the over.
Yeah, that's what I got. And then the 4th, I haven't even really looked. I don't want to go Cincinnati again. Screw them. Maybe the Tigers against the Pirates because they got what's his name, Scooble. Yeah, they have him going. I like that. Man. I like that. So. And I like this over 6.5 too. I mean, I think Tigers can explode for like 5 to 10 runs here. I think.
I like it. I like it. Well, hey, whoa, we gotta do the two man parlay. You gotta give us. Okay, so we'll go do 2 picks that you love. You know the deal. You showed your face on the podcast. You're already getting $2 in entry tickets to your account. And if you give us this 2-man parlay, and if it wins, we will get $10 more in free entry tickets. So, go with 2. What 2 do you like?
That I love. Give me a second here. I'm looking right now. I like what's the. I haven't messed around with a lot of the other picks. I think I'm gonna go out on a limb here. Where's the pitching? The pitching for other. To go extra innings. Can you guys look up Scooble's outs? Over under out.
Scooble's outs. Let's take a look. That is this Tigers game.
If it's around 16-17, I'd go over.
Runs hits a lot. Wait, is it in the team picks?
Pitching. It would be in the pitching section.
Dang, I'm not seeing anything for the pitching section.
Maybe you don't have it for him today.
Dang.
But shouldn't they? I think I should.
Only strikeouts allowed and runs earned.
There's strikeouts. Holy, his line set 8.5.
Strikeouts? Oh, man, that's a tough one. All right, I'm going to give you guys ones that I haven't given you already. Player prop, I like the Angels Neto to have at least 1 hit.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna stick with that Tigers one. That's I'm strong about.
Which one with the Tigers?
Tigers -1.5, and I like Neto to have at least 1 hit. Neto.
All right. Angels. Lock it in.
Yeah,
Lock it in. I like it. All right, well, Nate, we appreciate you coming on as always. You're a certified legend, certified winner, and you keep winning, so I know you'll be back soon. And can't wait till that day comes again.
Yeah, one of these days I'm gonna hit a really big one, guys. I'll just put 500 on the Royal Parlay. And just
That'll be insane.
Your Monday win, Nate, it officially puts you in the 5K club in Wanna Parlay. So you're moving on up, man. You're one of the very few. I'm pretty sure. I know you just joined Loneliness, Dow Picks, and Penny, and maybe a few other. But you're on the board. You're in there.
Wow! Can't wait till to get to that 10,000 mark.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. Love it. All right, Nate. Once again, appreciate it, and we'll see you next time.
Thank you, guys. Have a good day.
Yep.
Good
see
luck.
ya. There he goes. Damn, the live chat isn't working on my computer screen, so I've had the phone pulled up, Tone. And I got fucking hate from this guy named Henny. Henny, where are you? Where are you, son of a bitch? He said, this guy in the top left, he said, over under on if he dresses like it's 2012. Bro, just came in and hated on my fit. Hey, I got the purple for Wanna, signature glasses, and then the backwards hat headphones on me. That's the rest. Henny, what are you wearing right now? Show me what you're wearing right now. Let's see your fit. Send me a picture of your fit right now. I want to see it, Henny. No, I appreciate the love. But all right, let's keep moving forward. We talked a little bit about Stanley Cup. Florida Panthers, that was just belt to ass. There really wasn't much to dive in. Good for them. We got NBA Finals coming up tomorrow. So we can preview that a little bit, but obviously we're gonna really hit it on tomorrow's show. Tone, you still think Pacers in 6 or Pacers win game 6?
Yeah, Pacers win game 6. That's what I'm leaning on. I'm a stubborn parlayer. When I'm locked in, or when I'm locked in, I'll sink with the boat. I'll go down with what I said. I'm not switching in between. I'm not one of those. So yeah, Pacers in 7.
Hey, I like it. And OKC's favored by -6.5 in that game.
I would say for all of my parlayers and big high roll parlayers out there in the world, I would say tonight is the night to put like 1,000 on just a one pick wherever you can do that. But take Pacers. The odds should be nice. It's gonna go to game 7, people. Trust me. They're in Indiana. 1,000 will probably get you like $4,000. Wherever you put it in at, just because of the odds, people. 3 at the least.
It'd get you a pretty good payday. That's for sure. I don't know exactly on the odds, but it would be, pretty close to $3,000 at least, if not more. You're saying 1,000 big ones on the Pacers. Damn, Tone the GOAT himself. He believes, folks. He believes. All right. Well, with that being said, I think I still lean Thunder.
So,
go ahead.
Yeah. I was going to say, so right now, 1,000 would get you 3,200.
Damn.
According to Kalshi. You familiar with that one? They be having some weird stuff on there.
Oh, I've heard. Yeah, I've heard of that shit. I've heard of that. Damn. Well, I'm looking at some sports news, and everything's just NHL. Everything's all that. Damn. There's we're just hitting that stretch in sports where it's just there's not much going on. We're kind of waiting, NBA draft, free agency, all that. We're waiting for the, NBA finals to finish up. Hockey just finished up. We're in the heart of summer baseball, which, can be great, but it's also not the greatest. We have no Lonnie Lyle. Lonnie Lyle is locked away in the bunker.
Lonnie Lyle is back in the bunker. I'll tell you some NBA news though, Lance. If let's just say there is a world, if it does go to 7, they have pro finals, the NBA finals MVP. And of course it's between 2 people, one on this team, one on the other team. We can say we both know who that is, Siakam or Shea. But the odds are so crazy. If you bet on Siakam, $100 will get you over 1,000.
Damn. Is there anyone more favored than Siakam on the Pacers?
No.
Okay, so Siakam's the most favored.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That might be a fucking nutty valued bet. Wait a minute. That might be nice. That might be nice. So I'm assuming it's Shea, then J-Dub, then Siakam.
Yep.
Damn.
That's what it is right now.
What's J-Dub's odds? I mean, there's just no way they give it to him over Shea. Like, even though J-Dub, absolutely hooped the past 3 games. Shea's had numbers. Shea always has numbers. He just shoots.
You don't get the finals MVP. I'm sorry. I'm the one to be like, your league MVP was fraudulent. I'm sorry. It's no way you get the league MVP and you don't. What? I don't know if that's ever happened.
That's actually a great question.
Like, I know the star of the team doesn't get finals MVP.
Wait. 2015. Wasn't Curry the MVP?
And
Andre Iguodala won finals MVP? I gotta look that up.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
No.
Steph Curry, 2015 MVP. NBA champion that year. Andre Iguodala, finals MVP.
Bet you if we go look up Steph's numbers compared to the King and others, I bet you it was fraudulent. I bet you it was.
Oh, the MVP?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's LeBron. The voter fatigue has struck LeBron. It's done him dirty. He should have like 6 MVPs, but it's all right. I've learned to live with it. But all right. Well, let's start. Let's cook up some bets because there's really not much else going on. Let's see if we can get surgical with these parlays. Should we build something together? Or are we going on our own? What do you think?
We can do both. I was already building a list, but I haven't got to my locks yet. So we can definitely do a 3-man lock apiece, which will be a 6-man parlay.
Okay. Do I have 3 locks on the board today? I mean, I like the Tigers. I know I like that a lot. -1.5. You have to in this matchup. So I think, Tigers -1.5. Phillies, you're on the ban list. The Rockies, I'm not touching that either. It's not great. Ooh. We go Twins. I don't think Twins lose twice, but the Reds are kind of nice. Like the Rays, they should win. Brutal. Today's Wednesday, right? We could go back with the Astros. Astros could be nice. Maybe we just try to live and die with the run lines. Actually, I don't know. This is tough. This is just a lot of baseball. And baseball, I'm gonna be honest. I'm just not. I got to be more well knowledged. I'm taking the over in the Arkansas LSU game. There's some college baseball for you. I know this pitcher on the Arkansas has been going crazy, but
baseball, okay. Yeah, it's time to get in that bag, definitely.
Stick was Mariners money line.
Mariners money line, okay. I definitely got Dodgers money line, Tigers money line off the muscle. And I'm running with Nats and Braves. Nats gonna come back out tonight to whoop some ass, and Braves, I'm looking for them to do it 2 times in a row. So I'm also taking the -1.5 with the Braves.
The Braves. Do I believe in the Rays money line again? I think I do. And then I guess Coastal Carolina has been fucking nice in baseball, college baseball for some reason. Take Judge for a hit. All right, I got a 6-pick parlay. I got no locks today, Tone. I got to be honest. I got no locks. I got nothing that I'm just sitting here and saying is a complete lock. I mean, Judge a hit. You'd think that'd be a lock. I don't know. Like I think so. But they have been getting shut out by the Halos. My Halos are nice. I'm ready to go. Should I just rattle some off?
Yeah, you go right ahead, and I'm right after you.
In the Sox Mariners game, I got Seattle money line. Pirates Tigers game, I got Detroit -1.5. In the Arkansas LSU game, I have over 10.5 runs. Angels Yankees, I have Aaron Judge, 1 or more hits. Tampa Bay Rays money line over the Orioles. Please don't fucking earn your way under the ban list. And Astros -1.5 over the Oakland A's. 30.64 point parlay, you know, it's solid ticket. I believe in it. Tone, you ready to go?
Yes, Sirski, I'm about there. I wanna take in on this college. Can't pass on this, so I'm gonna go double C with Coastal Carolina.
Yup.
Coastal Carolina. Take them for the W. And I'm also going go against the grain, and I'm going LSU for the W.
LSU Tigers. I got the purple on. I'm dressing like it's 2012. What's good? I wish Henny was still here. I love my haters.
Call this one freebie. And I'm going to put LSU, no extra innings. Freebie. Very low payout on that one, but it is a freebie. Maybe it can just inch you over the line on one of those parlays. All right, so from the top of the list, Tigers W, Tigers -1.5. Marlins +1.5. Marlins W, Marlins under 8.5 total runs in the game. Nats W, that's the Nationals. Nats W, Braves W, Acuna, 1 hit. Chris Sale under 7.5 strikeouts. I'm fading my own pitcher. Paul Blackburn under 3.5 strikeouts. Braves -1.5. Cubs W, Astros W. Cubs W, Astros W. Astros -1.5. Coastal Carolina W, LSU W. LSU, no extra innings for the freebie. And if I have one lock of the day, it is Acuna. Take it or leave it. There you have it.
There it is. There it is. I like it. I like it a lot. And then yeah. I do like it. All right.
I've really been contemplating on getting in that home run
the home run challenge.
Yeah.
The home run hero? Yeah, I've got a couple in there. It's tough. It's tough.
Because you can take the other cool part about it is you can fade.
You can fade.
Yeah, and I want to say in the hot shot hero, you can't fade. You just could take over on points, I think. Or it might be, I'm not sure, but you can fade home runs.
Damn.
So the write-up fades on the home runs could. So I'm about to get surgical, guys. Yeah. And I'll let you know how this goes tomorrow. But this is going to be my first entry into the home run hero today. We'll go after that 1,000.
That's sneaky. That's sneaky. I like it. I like it a lot. Well, all right. This was the Wanna Parlay Podcast, the home of everything Wanna Parlay, the proud father of the $2 parlay and the world's richest parlay, where every day people are turning $2 into $2,000. Today was a great show. Thanks for Nate for coming on. We always appreciate that legend, Dodger Nation showing out always. We'll be back at the same time tomorrow, noon Eastern, 9 a.m. Pacific, celebrating more Wanna winners, updating you on the latest Wanna leaderboards, and talking about all things sports. Folks, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe as it helps our channel tremendously. We appreciate all the love and support, especially from you, Henny. And Tone, any final messages?
Hey, man, you make sure you want to parlay, use either one of our promo codes. And make sure you put in a parlay. You don't need to start with no money. If you don't got it, go ahead, just test out the app, test out the features, see what's different over here than over there. You know, because we got a lot over here that they don't have over there. So, yeah, download that and just come show face on the podcast and get you a free entry. That's how you get a free entry into, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Rock with us. All right.
All right, folks. We will see you tomorrow. Adios. Yeah.